Welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Northern Capital Truck Series unloads here at Kansas for round 2 of the chase for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Presented by MaxspeedTV. How's everybody out there doing here tonight? We got Bonko Bob out there already. Brendan Kennedy. We got 8 watching, 2 likes already here tonight, guys. Glad to see everybody out there. I think another good race here tonight. We got about 19 drivers right now that have entered the facility here this evening. Now we are kind of getting a little bit of a late start here, but we are back. But my name of course is Joshua Medlock. I'll be calling the action for you all. 133 laps here tonight. I'm taking a look at the pre-race analytics here real quick. An air temp of 66, a track temp of 68. A 133, 199.5 miles. Now they get a total of 5 sets, 4 in the pits for this event. Fuel somewhere between 30 and 36 laps. And then from what I'm hearing, it is all gas out there here tonight, pretty much. Barely got to get off the gas. So I'm expecting some of these guys to, well, do what that 5 just did, get a little bit loose. And it looks like Chris Seidenfaden's going to be cutting some grass here in practice. Now, pit road, 45 miles an hour, a pace speed of 65. We're going to go ahead and jump down here into the point standings after a round 1, which was last week. Now, Chris Seidenfaden is up at the top spot at 1049. 4 points behind him is going to be Kyle Knapp Sr., 1045. William Hartman there in third, 1044. 1 back, James Holzer in 4th at 1043, 1 back, Russell LePage there in 5th, 1042, 1 back, Michael Larch in 6th at 1038, 4 behind Russell, Jeremy Clifton in 7th at 1035, 3 behind Michael, Ryan Swan in 8th, 1032, 3 behind Jeremy, Ed Morris in 9th, 1028, 4 behind Ryan, and Alan Hilton's going to round out the top 10 at 1025, 3 back, actually tied with Justin Lemke there, so a tie for 10th. Now, Ruben Phelps back here in 12th at 974 is 51 points behind Justin Lemke and Alan Hilton. We'll get more on Ruben here in just a little bit, but we are going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway. Several drivers have already put in a time, and right here, Nicholas Hall to backing up that practice time here in qualifying. Well, he was up front. Ed Morris is going to take over the top spot here. Prime time, knocking Nicholas back to second. So as I was just saying about Nicholas, he was the quickest in practice, and well, unfortunately, he is going to be back starting in third here now as Douglas Newbigging is taking over the top spot. We got Wallace Boyce out here, Chris Seidenfaden. We got Justin Lemke. It looks like Kyle Knapp Sr. coming out just right now. Michael Larch, William Hartman, Jeremy Clifton, and James Holtz are all out here on the racetrack putting in their qualifying laps. And I'll take a look here at the team points for the Truck Series. GT Motorsports is up at the top spot at 874. Primetime in second at 773. Really, but still really close though. Samson Motorsports in third, 725. JW Racing in fourth at an even 700. And Jacob Bell Racing in fifth at 607. So still really close in the truck standings, so anything can still happen, and definitely a shakeup. But the defending champion, which is that man right there, the 67 of William Hartman, he is looking to really push it here and go back-to-back this season for the championship. So we'll have to wait and see here how everything unfolds throughout the rest of the journey, throughout the chase here. Now, William Hartman is going to go into second here in his qualifying lap. It looks like three drivers are not going to qualify here. That's going to be Rick Christensen in the 19, Nolan Neiman in the 15, Ted Poulin in the 54. Michael Larch just went into third in the 3. So already starting off strong here, but I kind of get down to the final 20 seconds here in qualifying. They'll get into the drivers meeting here, folks, and then we'll, of course, pull up our pole sitter when they get done. But I do want to mention here about Ruben Phelps and the reason he is not here tonight. After anybody watched last week's broadcast, you would understand he ended up causing an accident and had a very bad day. Well, however, he ended up getting a 50-point penalty and a 1-race suspension, plus he is on probation for the rest of the chase. Now, that is directly coming from the admins of David Elliott and Ed Morris Sr., so don't take my word for it. That is what happened. So Ruben is not here, unfortunately, after the accident last week. And then, of course, being suspended tonight, his hopes of becoming the truck champion are pretty much gone. But We expect Ruben to be back next week, racing it up with these guys. They did get it worked out. Now, David gave me permission to say this, so, but just letting everybody know that is why Ruben is not here tonight. We hate it, but that is part of the rules. No intentional wrecking, retaliation, wrecking after the checkered of another driver. You know, it's all part of the rule book. Check it out at extrememotorsports99.com/rulebook. They've got all the rules there laid out. But looks like they are getting into the drivers' meeting here. It looks like Uncle Bob, being a Vietnam vet, and love to see the flag. All right. And Douglas up front. We will get him up here. Not seeing anything here in the penalty chart that, as of yet, that is a good thing. We are going to wait here. Kind of maneuver some stuff around here, folks. Well, I don't have a poll up here tonight. I was trying to think of one, and I really couldn't think of a poll to put in there in chat tonight. So, but of course, if you've got picks out there, throw them in chat. We know Uncle Bob out there is going to be rooting on boys here. So, all right, well, let's get him up here real quick. Douglas New Bigging in the 29. Douglas, got a copy, bud.
Yippers.
All right, well, you're going to come out here still in the pole away from the 67 and the 3 with a 38-15, bud. I'm hearing a lot of, I heard it when I got in here tonight that it is pretty much all gas here. You guys got to barely lift. Is that the truth?
Yeah, in open air, it seems like it'd probably go full throttle around here. Obviously, depends what line you're running, but I know in the draft, when they did the official series a while ago, once you get back in the draft, it kind of do have to lift a little bit. So it's definitely going to be who's going to be in open air sort of game today, I believe.
Well, I'm hearing tires are really not a problem here. I mean, they do wear, but they're not a big issue. Is that something that it might come down to, maybe a late race thing, if, you know, maybe a caution happens later in the race, or do you think it might come down to fuel, or maybe even both?
Yeah, I mean, there's still about a good second of tire fall off throughout it. So I definitely do think that tires are going to matter, but probably not as much, depending also on how much you're saving, obviously, too. But it's going to be basically people, I think, throwing it in 3 wide and 4 wide and doing all sorts of crazy stuff just to try to get clean air, mostly.
So you expect some 3 and 4 wide action here tonight. That's what you're expecting.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Easily. All right. Well, you are going to get us going here tonight, bud. Congratulations on pole. I know you're still shooting, you know, there with JW Racing, still trying to get up there and get the best finish you possibly can. Not in the chase this season, but you are playing upset. So you think you got something for these guys?
Oh, yeah, definitely this racetrack. And then the next one I got circled is Auto Club, oddly enough, because it's kind of nice. Well, it wasn't really good for me, but all my favorite tracks are at during the chase, and all my worst tracks were before, you know, not in the chase, so it didn't really work out for me too well.
All right. Well, you know, still playing upset. We'll see what happens here tonight, bud. 133 laps, so it's not going to be a short race by any means. But, man, you guys stay green, which I know you guys can. You'll knock this race out quickly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Douglas. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Yep. All right. We'll get him back down there to his team. Well, let's pull up the 65. He's going to be starting here in kind of the mid-pack. That is going to be Nicholas Halda, if I can find him. Down there in the same... Yep, he's down there in the same one. All right, Halda, got a copy. Nicholas Halda, do you got a copy, bud?
I got you.
All right, there he is. I was fixing to drag you back down there. Well, you're going to be starting kind of mid-pack here, bud. You were the one of the quickest in practice. Thought you was going to do it again, but unfortunately, kind of got thrown back. Talk about it, man. What's going on out there? How do you feel about Kansas round 2?
Oh, the joys of being the fastest, and then being overamped in the qualifying and let it slide a little bit in 3 and 4. But it's going to be interesting. I think a lot different than last night, where we're going to have multiple lines to drive versus last night the top line was a line and that was it. So it'll be interesting to see how long the bottom stays in, and it should be a lot tighter racing, I think, tonight than what we saw last night.
How many 4 wides you think you're going to get involved in here tonight?
I'm gonna have to take my shoes and socks off to count that out. It's gonna get real hairy and real interesting. I think from what I saw in practice, and you weren't really breaking away from anybody, whether you're running top, bottom, or left or right. So it's gonna be nice, tight pack racing. Should make for a good show. Oh
yeah, definitely. Now, say we go green, say we get through the first round of green flag pit stops. Do you think separation is gonna happen after that, or do you think you guys are gonna get packed back up?
I think it's going to stay packed the whole way. I don't really see anybody really breaking out that far. Just in practice and whenever I've seen guys that stay on the bottom, guys that stay on the top, it meant a half a second difference over a whole fuel run. So I don't think it's going to matter too much.
All right, well, I guess we'll see. We got 133 laps to figure it out. So we'll see what happens, Nick. Good luck down there, bud.
Thanks again.
Yep. All right, well, let's see here who we can bring up from. We interviewed Kyle the last time. How about we interview Hogan here? Let me see if I can find him. I don't guess Colgan, Robert Colgan. Don't guess he's racing. Right, well, let's see here. Let me go see if I can find somebody else. Oh, we could always go with Mr. Alan Hilton here. Let's go ahead and bring up Alan real quick. Alan, got a copy, buddy. Alan Hilton, got a copy. Nope. All right, well, this ain't working out too well. Well, how about he's in chat here. We'll go ahead and bring him up. Ryan Swan. Ryan, got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, bud. Well, in the chase, you're not too far back. Still anything can happen. Looks like you're currently sitting right now in that 8th spot. So, anything can still happen from tonight going into, of course, round 5. How do you feel about Kansas here tonight? And then another great track next week at Auto Club, bud, for round 2 and 3.
I just gave myself a little mini practice session during qualifying. About 10, 12 laps in there, and it feels pretty good. I don't know anything about how it drives in the pack or anything. I didn't have any practice laps turned earlier in the session, but I like this track. I really liked it in ARCA. I really hope you can use the outside. I didn't pay attention too much to go back and watch some other guys' lines and whatnot, but we'll just have to see. I think who was it? Halda just said we're going to be in a pack the whole time, so I'm excited to hear that. I got to come from the rear, so.
Yeah, you are going to be starting toward the back here, so. But anything can happen here. I mean, you already know. You've seen it last week, and it's going to be the same again here tonight. Now, do you have a game plan other than having to drive through the field, or are you going to wait and see what the other drivers do? You going to save or what?
I'm gonna run as hard as I can. I'm kind of mapping out. I watched a little bit of last season's race and whatnot, and kind of basing it off of what Jake kind of normally does with us on pit stops and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to hit that number that I think's gonna work out for me, and see if I can find my way to the front.
All right, we'll see what happens, bud. 133 laps. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right, well, let's see here. Let's see here. How about we get Rob up here tonight? Rob, got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to be starting, it looks like, doing some calculations here. 14th, I believe.
Yep,
So-
I believe that's it.
So, looking at it here, you're one of the drivers, playing upset again this season, Rob. So, how you feel about Kansas for round 2? You got a strategy going out there here tonight?
Just to try to stay off the wall. We're gonna try. I don't know whether we're gonna try a low line or a high line. I see a lot of these guys running upstairs, so we might try to give that a shot just to try to keep up with them.
Well, anything can happen. Do you think it's going to be a whole lot of pack racing, or do you think you guys are going to get spread out? I've been hearing it's going to get, it's going to be pack racing.
Well, that's a very good possibility. It's gonna be interesting to see how the tires go. See if these guys can stretch it out. See if they can put some room in between us.
Well, I guess we'll find out. So you and Wallace y'all got some communication, I'm assuming, going on.
Oh, we're trying to shoot for it best we can.
Well, let's see if we can get a 1-2 punch here tonight. How about that, Rob?
We appreciate it, brother.
Yep, good luck out there, man.
Thank you, man.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see if they can get a 1-2 punch here. That is going to be B&G Motorsports, I believe it is. All right. Well, let's get down here to our pole center, the number 29 of Douglas New Bigging. Now, we are less than 2 minutes to go here before we get them on the grid. So get your picks out there in chat, folks. We'd love to see them. I don't have a pick here tonight. I just hope everybody has a good race here this evening. What you think? All right, well, let's see. Douglas, they're in the 29, the 67 of William Hartman, and the 3 of Michael Larch. That is going to be the top 3. That's where we're going to start out here tonight. Coming down to the final 37 seconds. We're going to go ahead and get that driver bar off of there and the qual times. But for everybody that is just tuning in, we're going to go ahead and flash those pre-race analytics up here real quick again. One more time for y'all to take a look at. That is how we're starting out here tonight, and it is a night race as well. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Try very, very cool track temp. It has dropped a degree. We're down to 67. So I'm sure tons and tons of grip out there. But then again, like we've seen in practice, these guys are going to get loose. So there is the final countdown here, or waiting for the final countdown here before we get them on the grid. Kind of waiting on here. Here we go. All right. Our MaxspeedTV starting grid here tonight. Douglas New Bigging with a 38.15. Congratulations to Douglas. William Hartman going to start on the outside of him in second. Why did it do that? There it goes. All right. Michael Larch in third. Ed Morris fourth. Chris Seidenfaden in fifth. Alan Hilton in sixth. James Holzer in seventh. Cal Knapp Sr. in eighth. Jeremy Clifton in ninth. Nicholas Holder rounding out the top 10. Justin Lemke in 11th, and Russell LePage is going to be the last driver to get that qualifying bonus point there in 12th. Bobby Tench just missing it, 13th. Rob Griffin in 14th. Wallace Boyce in 15th. Tom Massey in 16th. Ryan Swan in 18th. Ted Pullen in 19th. Rick Christensen in 19th. Nolan Neiman in 20th. And that is how we're going to do it here tonight. 20 drivers here this evening. And we are rolling off here tonight, folks. Rolling off at Kansas. They get one pace lap here. I would probably consider this and Texas my home tracks, as I live pretty much right in between them. I live in Arkansas. So Kansas just north of me. And then, of course, Texas is, you know, southwest of me. So both of them about the same distance from where I live, so I would consider both of these my home tracks. Don't race much, but nevertheless, these guys will show how it's done here tonight. We're going into 3 here this evening. Pull those belts tight one more time. Let's go ahead and get that driver bar back up here. Douglas New Bigging on the inside. He's going to get us going once that pace truck, all 4 tires, is off the racing surface and below that white line. There goes the pace truck. Douglas can go at any time he wants. There he is on the loud pedal. There's the green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing here tonight at Kansas. Already seeing some action going on. Already seeing some moves. Already seeing a potential 3 wide there. 4 wide already. Wow, that didn't take but a second. Whoa, Chris Seidenfaden getting loose. And we could have a potential again for another 3, 4 wide. Whoa, 22 into the 5. Contact was made. Back here to Kyle Knapp Sr. running back here now in that 12th spot. Started 8th, well 13th now. I fell back a position. Get up here. We got action going on up here. Yes, we do. Ed Morris on the outside. That is the 8 there. James Holzer here. All right, still watching it. Here comes William Hartman. Falling back to 5th. I hate to do this, folks, but we're gonna still be here. Just hang tight. Hang tight. Watching it, the 3 and the 8, you're doing battle. The 7 and the 67. The 29 still leading the field here. Boy, look at the run the 67 of William Hartman is getting, and he's not going to be able to get it up there. However, still wouldn't put it past him to maybe take it 3 wide here. In the meantime, the 7 is on the outside as well. Get back here a little bit further. Justin Lemke and company. Justin, Kyle Knapp, the 65 of Nicholas Holda. And you've got, who is that? That is Bobby Tench in the 66. And we have a battle for the lead, or did we? Well, we did. Douglas New Bigging and Michael Larch. Well, here comes the 3 of Holzer as well. Well, this is definitely where some help would come into play here tonight with the way they're bunched up. We got Wallace Boyce in the 28, the 05 of Tom Massey, and the 36 right up ahead of him is Rob Griffin. Now, they are in some certain packs here of 3 and 4 vehicles until you look at the lead pack here, and they're just all right here together. Still watching James Holzer on that high line. Ed Morris following right behind him. You've got William up there too. Jeremy Clifton right there in the 51. Two of Alan Hilton, Chris Seidenfaden, and Russell LePage. Going to be the top 9. The Cal Knapp Senior leading this a little bit of group back here. Got to battle Bobby Tench to the inside of the 65 of Halda. And Bobby still trying to get around him, trying to complete it to get up into 11th. Going back a little bit further too, where we still got a gaggle back here. We got Ted pulling to the inside of the 28. Maybe Rob and Ted and Nolan, maybe they're all just trying to hang out right here. You got Rick Christensen here in that black 19 hanging out. Back here in 16th, Tom Massey right up ahead of them. Still looking at this lead pack here. They are all up here together. And if you look, folks, you know, you can tell the difference in who is in the chase and who isn't by that blue stripe. And look at all of them right there from the 3 on back. They are in the chase. And leading the pack, of course, is Douglas Newbigging, who is not in it. What a win it would be for him to get it. And really, what a what an upset it would be too. Throwing a dinger into the playoff points. Still watching that battle for second. Oh, James squeezing it right up in front of that 7. Back a little bit further. Here comes the 5 of Seidenfaden. Boy, look at the run Seidenfaden just got. Now he's caught back up to William Hartman and battling him now. And well, let's just go ahead and ride along here with somebody, but we're not going to go cockpit. We're going to go nose here tonight. We're going to take a look at the nose action here on Jeremy Clifton. See how close these drivers really are and how they're racing. At 12 of 133 already. Racing it like it's the final lap. Boy, I can't believe we've seen that 4 wide already. Different lines these drivers are running. You see the couple up there, 1 and 2, they're running the low line into the corners and everything. You got these guys on the outside running the high line up against that wall. Well, it looks like really anywhere you want to be right now. Going back here to Alan Hilton, coming to the inside of the 5 of Chris Seidenfaden. 22 of Russell LePage up into the wall, and he is falling back, and he got off the wall. But he fell all the way back to 12th, 13th, still falling. 13th right now. And that is a product of that wall. You can take a look at that right front. You can just tell that wall, when it grabs you, it will not let go. And it looks like all he's got is that little bit of right front damage here. So he might be okay. Just needs to stay off the wall. Well, let's check back up front. William Hartman, Ed Morris, James Holzer. We've got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right here together. They're still right behind Douglas Newbigging. I didn't get to our shout outs here. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now as we watch Michael Larch going to the inside of the 67, the 7, possibly the 8. And we'll wait here and see. But a big shout out to David Elliott, Ed Moore Sr. for admitting the Truck Series this season. What a tough job in some races they have had. But a big shout out to them for doing what they do. Big shout out to Russ Anderson and Northern Capital for coming on board again this season, sponsoring the Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Big shout out to, of course, all the other admins across the board here as well. I know I don't normally do that, and I do that for each series, but you know, they take the time and the effort to admin, and you know, I do appreciate them doing that. A little bit of action going on back there too. A big shout out to Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports in 99. And a big shout out to all the fans out there that tune in each and every week, and of course the drivers that are in chat as well. Here we go. We're going to see a 3-wide action between 65-22, and I believe that is the 35 of Lemke. Yes, it is. Well, not yet. And boy, that 22 coming up on Bobby Tench really quickly. Russell LePage came up on Bobby like he was setting still. 22 had to back out of it not to get into his rear end. And starting to get, you know, spread out somewhat, but not always. Oh, there goes Lemke to the inside of Russell LePage. That is B for 10th. That would be for 10th. Well, Douglas still got company though. James Holzer now from 7th to 2nd. He's got company, and Ed Morris. Look at it. James Holzer, Ed Morris, William Hartman, Jeremy Clifton, Michael Larch, and Alan Hilton all up here. That's 2nd through 7th are all in the chase. Now, of course, also Kyle Knapp Sr. here in 8th is in the chase. Bobby Tench is not, nor is Nicholas Holda. And I think Russell LePage is. Yes, he is too. So, got Russell back here. You've got Lemke. Got Swan. And Chris Seidenfaden. All right, let's get back up front. Oh, James Holzer falling back. Way back. Did he hit the wall? Or did somebody hit him? Does he got rear end damage on that thing? Check it. Oh, he does. Oh, hey, check out his Twitch channel too. James Holzer. Probably doing some in-car stuff here. So big shout out to James. But yeah, he has some rear end damage. Oh, side swapping the wall too. I bet you that's where that rear end damage came from. Got up into the wall and somebody rear-ended him. I'm not sure who that would be, but a battle for the lead, and that wasn't much of a battle because Ed Morris did get around. Ed is going to lead a lap here tonight. Ed Morris up front. Douglas falling back to 2nd. Lap 22 of 133. William Hartman right there in 3rd. Got Jeremy Clifton in 4th. James Holzer 5th. Single file until you get back here. You've got Lemke, Bobby Tench, Chris Seidenfaden, Brian Swan. Doing some battling right here together. This back out about 11th, 12th, 13th, and 15th place. And James Holzer getting passed up there by Alan Hilton. Alan cracking the top 5. Well, Uncle Bob, do appreciate it, man. Thank you. Watching Michael Larch and Kyle Knapp Sr. That'll be for 7th. Well, it looks like Kyle Knapp Sr.'s got some rear end damage here, too. Oh, he does. Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, you can see it. Crinkled. And I believe the 3, yeah, the 3's got some as well. Oof. Get a lot of rear end damage on some of these cars. Doesn't look like it's too bad, which is a good thing. But Michael Larch there and Kyle Knapp, well, they were going at it. Now it looks like that high line really starting to come in. Boy, there's that 9. Ryan Swan up into the wall. Boy, Chris Seidenfaden and Rick Christensen got around. Boy, Ryan. That wall grabbed him. Here comes Nolan Neiman. He is up 5 positions from the start of the race. After starting 20th. Picking them off one by one. Watching Chris Seidenfaden here. Now he is behind his teammate, Bobby Tench. Ooh, Bobby getting loose. Chris, now to the inside. Ed Morris still leading the group. All right, get back here to Ryan. He's going to fall back another position as Ted Poulin is going to get around. I believe Ted's got some rear end damage here too. Oh yeah, he's got right side and rear end. Wow. Product of the wall, I do believe. Little Ed Morris led 7 laps since he's been up front here, getting around Douglas New Bigging. William Hartman trying to catch him. And Jeremy Clifton not too far back either. See the 67 drop it right next to that white line. Oh! Well, we got pit stops here. Here we go. William. Jeremy. As soon as everybody starts coming down, Kyle Knapp Sr., James Holzer, Jeremy Clifton, William Hartman, all down pit road. Pit road is a busy, busy place. Now 30 to 36 laps roughly. Could they be short pitting here? Now here is that pre-race analytics again. And Ed's been out here 29 laps. That's not came down yet, so we'll wait and see. It looks like Ryan Swan is on pit road here. Now, who is going to be the next group to come down? At the moment, I'm not seeing anybody. Everybody else has came down. The top 13 have not. Now, it looks like Nolan is going to be coming down this time by. Come down, get some fuel, some for Mr. Feel Goods, and he'll be right back out onto the track. Looks like Ed Morris is coming down pit road. That'll give the lead back up to Douglas New Bigging here. Like we've got more. Russell LePage and Rick Christensen down pit road. Wallace Boyce, Rob Griffin. I do expect Douglas and them to be coming down pretty shortly. Yeah, here we go. Douglas New Bigging down pit road. What's Halda gonna do? Oh, it looks like he is gonna break off here and come down. Well, Michael Larch staying out. You've got Lemke staying out and Chris Seidenfaden staying out. Bobby Tench, Ted Poulin are all staying out, it looks like. Top 5 have yet to come down. And it looks like Larch may be coming down now. Yes, he is. Lemke staying out. Chris Seidenfaden coming down. Inch down. Pulling down. Whoa, pulling. Came in too hot. Oh, that leaves one driver. Have yet to come down, and that is Justin Lemke. Once everything cycles through, I do believe it's going to put William Hartman as our leader. Here he goes. Lemke is down on pit road, and he had a moment. Lemke is down, and Williams got to go all the way around the track. Pass him to be back in the lead. Everybody is pretty much back on the lead lap. Tom just got his lap back. So did Wallace. And Rob Griffin will be getting his lap back here. So Lemke is on pit road, and there goes William Hartman grabbing the lead here as the first round of green flag pit stops was a success. Looks like everybody got off back out onto the racetrack okay. As we see a little four-packer passing up Lemke here. Rick Christensen, Nolan Neiman, Michael Larch, and Chris Seidenfaden. William Hartman's got a 2.6 second lead over Jeremy Clifton. Jeremy's got company with Alan Hilton and Kyle Knapp Sr. And you look at it right now, got William Hartman GTM, Jeremy Clifton GTM, Alan Hilton GTM, Kyle Knapp Sr. Oh, we got our first caution, Rick Christensen. Whoa! After green flag pit stops. What a timing that was. Well, let's see here. What happened to Rick? Did he just lose it? Did he get hit? Oh, we're about to find out. Down into one. Chris Seidenfaden. No, they're going to go 3 wide here. Oh, right there it was. Ooh, I believe the 15 might have wobbled here. Comes down, wobbled right back up into the 19. I believe that is how that's going to be called, but we'll wait on the admins here. Yeah, definitely some contact. That is going to spin out Rick Christensen. Does he lock it down? Does he stay off the wall? Yes, he does. Goes all the way back to 20th here. Boy, a close battle in there, but we'll take a look here at the penalty chart here tonight. Kind of see what happened. Yep, and that's the way it's going to be. It's going to fall on the 15 at lap 36. Contact with a 19. We've seen that 15 wobble there. Tried to save it and right back up into the 19. So that is going to be called on that 15 here tonight. He'll have an EOL. They'll just have to go to the end of the longest line. Oh, we had green flag pit stops. We do have some coming down again. Holzer, Neiman. Of course, Neiman is going to get the EOL. Michael Larch down. Ron Swan down. Holda down. Tench down. Tom Massey down. Rick Christensen down. Well, let's go ahead and how about we interview Jeremy Clifton here tonight? Looks like they're having fun down there, so why not? Jeremy Clifton, bud, got a copy.
What's up, Josh?
It looks like you guys are having a blast down there.
Yeah.
Well, how's it feel, man? We went through that green flag pit stops, and we had a little incident here that brought out a caution, but now you guys are going to get going again, man. How you feel? I mean, it looks like these trucks are just flying around here tonight.
Yeah, it's super fast, that's for sure. Right there at the end, it was getting a little tight, so you're having to back off. But then when you get back on the throttle, it seems like it wants to kick the rear end out on it. But it's a handful running 6 inches from the wall, but it's fun too.
Well, you may be running 6 inches from the wall, but you're also trying to, not get into either the driver in front of you or, not get into the wall and maybe kick down to get into the driver behind you. It looks like that wall has already grabbed a few people. Has it grabbed you yet?
Not yet. That's what I've been sitting here trying to, I'm trying not to hit the wall. So if I have to back off a lot more than I usually would not to hit the wall, then that's what I'm going to do. So it seems like right here, the high line's going to be it after about 10 laps. So
all right, bud. Well, we'll see what happens here coming to the restart. Good luck, Jeremy.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
Yep. It looks like the top 4 here gonna be your GTM drivers. Prime time there in 5th of Ed Morris. Oh, coming to the restart here at lap 41. Hopefully we get another long green flag run here. That was an awesome green flag run. Pace truck is off and away. William is in control. What's he gonna do? Hold him back, hold him back. He is gonna be on the loud pedal. Good start by the top 4. A good start by everybody out there here tonight. No lane changing before the start finish line. And that 3 wide rule, well, it's in play. You can go 3 wide if you want to. It looks like they did for a little short time up there. 12 is going to back off here, it looks like. Fall back a little bit, maybe saving some tires. Now, while they are packed up here, folks, I'm going to go ahead and do it and call it here tonight. Let's go ahead and crank it up here tonight on Max Speed TV. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the little crank it up cam there. We'll probably do another one here later on in the race, but right now we got to get to some action here. We'll back out onto the racetrack. Ed Morris, we did see 3 wide there under that crank it up, so they are already pushing it again 3 wide here, and they may be doing it again here pretty quickly. There's Seidenfaden on the inside of Douglas New Bigging. You got Lemke and LePage right behind them. Oh, they gonna try it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 29 to the inside. Lemke. Oh, who is that looking into the center? That would be the 66 of Bobby Tench. I thought he was gonna shoot the gap there, but he did not so just yet. I wouldn't put it past Bobby to do it. Especially on the final lap. If he's got a shot, you know he's going to take it. All these guys are getting all stacked up again. You got the high line rolling. William Hartman, Ed Morris. Here comes Seidenfaden to the inside. Bobby wants to get around. Not able to do it right now. There he goes. We're trying to get it figured out here. Got some battling back here. Still got to battle it up here with Ed Morris and Chris Seidenfaden. That will be for second. Well, let's check back a little bit further. What do we got? We got Kyle Knapp Sr. We've got pretty much single file all back here. Nothing really going on back here into the back as of right now. And here we go. Battle for the lead. Battle for third. Battle for second. Oh, buddy. Chris. Yeah, no, he is not going to lead that lap. William got it, barely. And here comes Seidenfaden again. Back to the inside. Boy, battle up here up front. That just opened the door really for Douglas New Bigging. Going to hang out back here behind the 7, a battle for the lead once more. Seidenfaden and Hartman. Who is going to lead it? It is going to be Hartman again at the line. High line, really looks like that's where you want to be. Chris is getting the run on the inside. He just can't seem to get that Northern Capital Samson Motorsports truck around that 67. I don't know if Mr. Tyler Hallman is out in chat or not. Oh, boy, William up real close to the wall again. Let's see who's going to lead this one. It is going to be William once more. The battle back here behind them, Justin Lemke and Douglas Newbigging. Who's got the bird's eye view? Well, that's Alan Hilton and Bobby Tench. Get a bird's eye view of what's going on ahead of them. It looks like Douglas Newbigging there going to push that 35 a little bit, maybe try to get him up there, maybe see if he can get around. Lemke battling here for third with Seidenfaden. Boy, I said Seidenfaden's name a bunch already, seems like. They're in a pretty good spot. Now, they are going to be able to go a little bit longer on fuel. Looks like Rick Christensen is down pit road here. Ooh. Something I'm not seeing. Okay, nothing in the penalty chart, so that's a good thing. Oh, Ryan Swan starting toward the back. He's working his way up. He's cracked the top 10. He's in 9th right now. Working his way up a little bit at a time. Just to tell everybody where everybody's at on track aside with the points for the top 12 in the chase. William Hartman is in 3rd in the point standings. Ed Morris is back in 9th. Here in 2nd, Chris Seidenfaden is, of course, our leader in the point standings right now. Back here in 3rd. You've got Justin Lemke hanging out. Justin back tied with Alan Hilton for 10th. Is right here in 4th. Douglas Newbigging is not in the chase points-wise, going for a championship, but he is hanging out right here in 5th. Alan Hilton, speaking of which, they're in 10th, tied with Lemke. He's right here in 6th, right where he started. Ryan Swan, we just talked about him, currently 8th in the point standings. He's right here in 7th. Got Bobby Tench in the 66. Bobby not in fighting for a championship, but he is in 8th right now. Battling here with Russell LePage. Ooh, looks like Russell might have got a little bit tight there. Speaking of Russell LePage, hanging out in that 9th spot, battling it here now with Jeremy Clifton. Coming into tonight 5th in the point standings. Rounding out the top 9, Jeremy Clifton, another chase driver. Right behind him is in 10th. Coming into tonight 7th in the point standings. Conap Sr. hanging out here in 11th from 8th. 2nd in the point standings. James Holzer, 4th in the point standings, back here in 12th. Not really having a decent early run here, kind of late right now. We're getting mid race here. Still got some time. Ted Poole in there and hanging out 13th. Michael Larch, 6th in the point standings, right here in 14th. Wallace Boyce, 15th. Bob Griffin, 16th. Nolan Neiman, 17th. Nicholas Holda in 18th. And Tom Amassi in 19th. And Rick Christensen has called it a night here. He is done. Battle here between Ryan Swan and Alan Hilton. Alan on the outside. Ryan to the inside. That would be for 6th. Let's check on our leaders here. How are they doing? Well, still hanging out. Not a whole lot at the time going on passing wise. You still have a 2-car pack, then you've got Lemke, and then another 2-car pack. So these 5 drivers, the top 5, are still pretty close. Bobby Littlefield out there, how you doing? Bobby Tench battling Russell LePage. That'll be for 8th. Bobby not running like up against the wall. He's backed off a little bit. That's going to allow Russell to get around him. We got about 6 cars right here, 6 trucks right here, pretty close together. All the way back to, let me see here if I can find out who that is. Michael Larch and then James Holzer right behind them. Pretty good racing, really good racing. Of course, tomorrow night, folks, don't forget, got the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series for round 2 of the chase. That is going to be at Auto Club, I do believe. That looks like James coming down pit road. Whoa, James down pit road here. William Hartman, Alan Hilton. James having a moment here as well. Oof. Oof. Hopefully he didn't hit the wall too hard. Should be all right. Yeah, Auto Club tomorrow night for the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series at Auto Club. It'll be a night race. 113 laps they're going to be doing tomorrow. All right, everybody that has come down is pulling off here. We've only been out here about 28. Well, we're getting up there. Some are getting up there in their fuel run. So Ed Morris is down. I gave the lead up to Justin Lemke in the 35. Oh, we're going to be coming up on halfway here. At about 3 laps, halfway, 66 and a half laps. So 67 laps. They are really, really pounding down this race. I mean, golly. Feels like we just started. Condap Sr. in his pit stall, as well as Nolan Neiman. Kind of shook things up here on the racetrack. All right, watching Ted Poulin here. He is coming to the inside of Bobby Tench. Letting you guys listen to the sounds of racing here. Still watching some battling. Michael Larch. Way they're kind of getting a little spread out here. Oh, Douglas New Bigging down pit road here. Way they're getting a little spread out, and I say a little because you still have these little packs that are together. There's not a whole lot of action, but you look at that. You see William Hartman, boy? That is what new tires right there will do. He just come flying around everybody, and he is going to be coming around that 22 here now. That's going to be Russell LePage. Looks like Russell is going to be coming down pit road. Douglas going to be off and away here. Right now, Justin Lemke is up front. Chris Seidenfaden in second. Ryan Swan in third. Ted Poulin in fourth. Bobby Tench 3 wide there. Bobby Tench, Ed Morris, and Ted Poulin. They went 3 wide. Oh, 36 of Rob Griffin had to back up in his pit stall. Cost him a little bit of time there. Right sides are on, left sides are going on now to 14.2 seconds. Stop. He's going to be out and away. Well, we are officially over that halfway mark here tonight, guys. Lemke. Oh, we got somebody else coming down. Chris Seidenfaden is down pit road. Different styles of pit stops. And there goes William Hartman. He's going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way by passing everybody, including the leader. So once everything, of course, cycles back through, going to put William Hartman back up front. That also depends on cautions. Oh, could we have another one? Oh, we could. Oh, Ted pulling. Oh, mistakes on pit road again. Let's get a MaxspeedTV replay on this one. I haven't been doing that on the other ones here tonight because we've basically been able to see them, but we didn't see what happened to Ted here. We'll take a look here. He already had one mistake, and then this one. Oof. Justin Lemke down pit road, gave the lead up to Ryan Swan. Take a look here what happened to Ted Poulin. It looks like he comes down. He's okay. He's coming in a little bit too hot, it looks like, maybe. And, oh, just lost it. Yep, that's what happened. Just lost it. Oof. Stayed off the wall. That's a good thing. Lemke down pit road. I suspect we're going to see some more down here pretty shortly. The top, looking at it here, the top 5 have yet to come down. 32, 33 laps they've been out here. Looking at William Hartman, Ed Morris, pretty much right here together. William currently sitting in 6th, Ed in 7th. Lap difference of 1 lap between them two, and Alan Hilton here in 8th. That's for tires. Here we go. We got Swan down, Larch down, Halda down, Massey down. That gave the lead up to Tench. Bobby up front. Well, looks like Bobby is going to be coming down pit road here. Got it wound down. Good to go. Like Swan's going to be off and away. Larch in his pit stall. Halda coming out. Massey in his pit stall. There is Bobby Tench in his pit stall. That is going to give the lead back up to William Hartman. He's led 25 laps here tonight. Ed Morris has led 12. That's your 1 and 2 here this evening. Take a look at that caution count number here so far. 74 laps into this race. 1 caution for 4 laps. We've got 60 to go here tonight. We've had 9 lead changes here this evening, so we've had a lot of lead changes. Probably 9 lead changes and 6 leaders roughly, could be. Take a look here at who's led laps. William, Ed. You've got Lemke has led 11. Douglas has led 20. Ryan Swan has led 2. Kind of going through the field here, looking at the thing. Bobby Tench has led 2 as well. Michael Larch has led 1. And that is it. Well, 14 watching, 5 likes. Smash it. Get it out there, folks. Like button. Share it as well if you're enjoying the broadcast here. And, of course, the truck series for Extreme Motorsports 99.com. Glad to have you out there, as always. Let's see if we can get up to about 10, 15 likes here tonight. We got 5 already, and we got 15 watching. I don't know who else is still out there in chat. I'm sure Uncle Bob is out there. I don't know if Smithfield is out there, and I'm sure Brendan is out there. We've had one retiree here tonight. That would be Rick Christensen. I don't know if Rick is out in chat or not. If he is, Rick, why don't you come up here in the booth and, you know, help me finish calling this race or something, man? Oh, you started. You just didn't finish. Like a battle here between Chris Seid and Fadden. I believe that is going to be Kyle Knapp Sr. heating up. Looks like Chris going to go to the inside of the 12. 12's not going to fight him. 12's just going to let him go by. That would be a reason why, too. Tire different. About a 6-lap difference between Chris Seid and Fadden and Kyle Knapp Sr. Oh, James Holzer, Nolan Neiman, Justin Lemke, all right here together. 35, 15, and the 8. Just not a whole lot going on. Bobby going to go to the inside of the 28 of Wallace Boys. Bobby up to 11th. Here comes Rob Griffin to the inside, making the pass on Jeremy Clifton. Oh, he has completed it. Rob's going to have to be careful. Right, he did clearing. And Rob's got his eye set on Douglas Newbigging here as well. He might get a twofer. Back stretch here at Kansas, and he did. He got a twofer. That's the 51. 51 is going to get around the 29 as well. Back up front we go. Still have William and Ed 1-2 here. Alan Hilton 3. Watching Tom Massey here. And he is 1 lap down. He is trying to get around that 2 of Alan Hilton. Not for position. However, Tom, if he could do it, get his lap back the old-fashioned way, I don't believe they're going to be able to make it to the end. Probably one more pit stop here tonight. Oh, yeah, I bet. I bet you are, Uncle Bob. Oh, back up, still up here with William and Ed, just not a whole lot. Oh, here comes Alan Hilton coming down pit road. Oh, we got more. James Holzer coming down, lap 85. William Hartman coming down. Well, I would do it again, Uncle Bob, but they are so spread out right now, it wouldn't really even be worth it because you wouldn't be able to hear much of anything. William is down. Here comes Ed Morris. He's coming down. Douglas New Bigging down pit road. Nolan Neiman coming down. Let's see kind of what happens here. I mean, you always want them to go, go green and through green white checkers, green flag pit stops. But you also, have to look at it. Could there be a caution? Could somebody spin? Could somebody get into the wall? I mean, that is a very big possibility. It is in the realm of big possibilities, as these drivers right here are getting real close. Wallace Boyce, Nicholas Holda, Michael Larch, Rob Griffin, Ed Pullen in the mix here. We're going to continue to watch this battle between these 5 drivers here. Kind of see what happens. A 28 onto the inside of the 3. Not going to be able to stick it and hold it. 54 of Ted Pullen now on the outside. Got teammates right here in Boyce and Rob. They're going to be doing some battling with each other. Chris Seidenfaden up front. Kyle Knapp Sr., I thought he blinked out there. He must have. Everybody spread out, so to speak. This is about the only action right here. Alda, Larch, and Pullen. Check back throughout the field, and there's gaps between pretty much everybody. We'll kind of stick on this one. It looks like this gap's getting a little bit more spread out. Kyle Knapp Sr. peeled off. He's coming down pit road. I don't think they can go 40 laps. Oh, yeah, they're going to have to at least splash and go here. Yeah, they're still not going to be able to make it. Roughly 40 laps on fuel. I don't know if you can save that much fuel as Ryan comes down pit road. Kyle Knapp Sr. going to be off and away. Well, let me see how far some of these drivers can stretch it. Now, we're on Chris Seidenfaden here, who is leading the field. He's already been out here, which this will be 24 laps. That is going to put him at 32 laps. That'll be 8 laps. $199 to 101. It'll be either lap 99, 100, or 101. Tom Massey getting passed up by William Hartman. That is for position. And man, 9.9 seconds. 9.5 now. Jeremy Clifton down pit road. Green flag pit stops here. Yeah, it's I've got it 30 to 36. So yeah, I'm looking at about probably, like I said, in lap 100 to 101, 102. That's going off of 32 lap for fuel. I was told 34. But, you know, I always have to go with, you know, who's saving, who's doing this, who's doing that, who's in the draft, who's not. You know, that's kind of just a rough estimate. Not exactly sure what the actual fuel is. Alden pulling up to 6. 26 laps. Now, if Chris does go to lap 100 or lap 101, he would be able to, I believe, make it on fuel. His tires are going to be shot, but he would be able to make it on fuel. Russell LePage has been out here 30 laps, as well as Rob Griffin and Wallace Boyce. They've been out here 30 laps. Well, 31 now. Lap 98. This time by lap 99. Chris is still not coming down. And Russell LePage peeled off. He's coming down. Rob down. Wallace down. Whoa! Did Wallace lock it down in time? Oh, lap 31 for Chris Seidenfaden, taking lap 100. I'm assuming he's probably going to come down here in the next few. Might even be this time. I don't know. Oh, yeah, definitely, Uncle Bob. Yeah, definitely. Still waiting here to see. We got Ed Morris and a William Hartman battling it up here. Chris Seidenfaden is coming down pit road. And a battle. Oh, Ed Morris and a William there. Whoa, was there contact between William and Ed? Let's check that right front of William Hartman, or did Ed just hit the wall? Well, William does have some damage here. Yeah, he's got some rear end damage as well. Oof. More coming down. Larch is down. Seidenfaden is off and away. Lemke is off and away. Looks like pulling himself down pit road. William Hartman, Ed Morris. GT out in chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm aware of it. I've got it right here. Got Nicholas Holda. Bobby comes down pit road. Holda up front for the first time. Led his first lap. William, 2.8 seconds behind in second. Ed Morris, 1.3 now behind William Hartman, and I believe that damage on that 7, boy, I bet that's hurting him. Or maybe he's trying to save. No. I'll be 10 off it away. Tom Massey in his pit stall. Alda still out there. 32 laps. Alda banking on a caution here. 22. Russell LePage onto this outside. Alda maybe coming down this time. Yes, he is. Gave the lead back up to William Hartman. Ed Morris in second. Right now, Halda's still in third. That's going to put Kyle Knapp Sr. in third once he gets around. There he goes, up to third. James Holzer now in fourth. Alan Hilton in fifth. Ooh, I believe they're going to have to come down again. I don't think Williams going to be able to make it on fuel. About 118, lap 118, 119, somewhere around in there. Come down. Do you splash and go? Do you take 2? Do you take 4? What do you do? I just don't think he's going to be able to make it. Now, I don't think Ed's going to be able to make it either. Kyle Knapp Sr. been out here 17 laps. Oh. I don't think Kyle Knapp Sr. is going to be able to make it. Boy. Gas only. Well, I mean, I could see it. William, 5.3 seconds ahead of Ed Morris. Ed, 6.2 seconds. Well, James Holzer down. Alan Hilton down. See here what these drivers do. William coming down pit road now. Yeah, he knows he can't make it, so he is down. I imagine Ed Morris will be coming down here next time by. Yeah, they're going to take 4 tires and everything, and William Hartman going to slide into his pit stall. Right sides are on. Like the 15 of Nolan Neiman coming down as well. Williams off and away. And Kyle Knapp Sr. down. Ed Morris did not come down. So, wow. This is going to be interesting. Don't think Ed can save that much fuel, to be honest. As he takes a lap of 113. Next time by, we will be at 20 to go. Oh, Ed, up into the wall again. Here we go. Gonna hit the stripe. 20 to go here tonight. Well, Ed Morris still out front. 17 to go as it updates there. 30 laps he has been out here. Douglas New Bigging? No, Ryan Swan down pit road. Clicked on the wrong driver. I thought Douglas was coming down. Douglas is not pitted either. 31 laps. Oof. Taken. 16 to go that time. Ed Morris. Ed is pushing it here tonight. I don't think he can make it. And he knows he can't either, as he is going to be coming down pit road this time. Get it slowed down. Pit road, 45 miles an hour. Or is it 55? Well, it said 45 in the info here. And he is down pit road. That gave the lead up to Chris Seidenfaden. 17 laps. He has been out here. 15 to go. Going to put him at about 32 laps. He'll definitely be able to make it. Justin Lemke would be able to make it. I think everybody out here would be able to make it, except for Jeremy Clifton, maybe. He's been out here 25 laps already. This will be 26. That's going to put him, Jeremy Clifton, at about 40, so I don't believe he's going to be able to make it on fuel. Now Chris Seidenfaden is up front. Justin Lemke in second. Michael Arch fourth. Bobby Tension third, my bad. Michael Larch in fourth. Jeremy Clifton in fifth. Russell LePage sixth. Rob Griffin seventh. Ted Pullen in eighth. William Hartman in ninth here, coming around the 28 of Wallace Boyce. That's going to put Boyce back to 10th. Nicholas Holda in 11th. Cal Knapp Sr. in 12th. James Holzer in 13th. Tom Massey in 14th. Alan Hilton 15th. Ed Morris in 16th. Ryan Swan in 17th, and Douglas New Bigging in 18th, and Nolan Neiman in 19th. First driver a lap down is Kyle Knapp Sr. Last driver on the lead lap, right there, the 65 of Nicholas Hulda with 12 to go. Trying to give everybody, oh, and we got a caution. This is definitely going to change things up here tonight. Looks like a William Hartman involved in this, as well as Ryan Swan here tonight. Okay, well, this is definitely going to change things up. So what happened to both of them? Okay, so Ryan is right up ahead of the 67, so it must have started with or around Ryan. I guess we'll find out. Well, that is interesting. Ryan just right up into the outside wall. Oh, the 67, nowhere to go. Comes right there. Yep, that is it. Oh, what happened to Ryan, though? Why did his car do that? That is the big question. Now, of course, I'm not an admin. That'll definitely go on the 9 of Ryan Swan. But what happened? Why did his car just all of a sudden jerk to the right like that? Now, let's see here. We've got a... I don't know. I mean, keeping it real here. I mean, look. I mean, he's right there, right up into the wall. And right there, there's a 67. We're going to let the admins make a ruling on this one. I let them make a ruling on them all, but that's the cockpit view. So, it is what it is. All right, lap 122, at fault is the 9. Contact with the 67, 9 into the wall. All right. How many laps on his tires? I'm not entirely sure because Ryan did come down pit road here and he's been out here now. Well, he's on pit road now, so it looked like 5 laps is what it said. That could be a glitch too. I honestly, I don't know, Uncle Bob. That's just what I'm seeing here. We are under 10 to go, and I usually don't interview anybody, you know, because I know it's a concentration level. But man, Bobby Tench here has been doing so great. We've got to get him up here tonight and have a chit chat with him. Bobby, we got to have a chit chat with you here tonight, man. Running so good out there. How you feeling, bud?
Good. Got good truck tonight. We're a little bit on the fuel strategy there. We were only on a 3-stop. They were all on a 4-stop. So me and my teammate Chris, we had a fresh set of tires that we just took. So he's starting 3rd, I'm starting 5th with fresh set of tires.
Well, we know how tires are being here tonight. We've seen it all night long after the green flag pit stops, man. You can just run through pretty much everybody. So I guess we'll have to wait and see here what happens. Do you think, you know, with the guys out there that have not taken tires, you know, they've stayed out for track position, do you think tire spin might be a big issue here?
I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing on fresh tires is that we've got to watch it for the first lap or two because it gets a little free. So other than that, we'll see what we got here. All
right, Bobby. Well, keep that 66 up there, man. Looking strong. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that will be the only interview we do here tonight. Under 10 to go because they are getting lined up here side by side. Now, Rob Griffin. He was going to be the driver to get us going here. He stayed out. He's been out here at about 27 laps. Ooh, that's going to put him at about lap 35, but he's going to be able to save some fuel here. Nicholas Holder at about 20. So from third on back, fresh tires. We'll see here how Rob and Nicholas handle this. Oh, 65 backing way off, it looks like. Here we go, coming to 7 to go. Pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. What is Rob Griffin gonna do? Gonna hold him back, hold him back, hold him back. Waiting on the green, holding him back. There he goes, tire spin. And he is on the loud pedal, not the jump he probably wanted to get, because that is gonna put Chris Seidenfaden like right there on his tail. And here we go. Chris looking to the inside now of that 36. Well, we got wobbling. We got some 3 wide. We got 4 wide. No, we got 3 wide, however. And possibly, boy, I thought we was going to have 4 wide again here tonight. There goes Chris Seidenfaden, Justin Lemke. Oh, the 3 off and away, cutting some grass here tonight. That's Michael Large here if I can get to him. Where's he at? There he is. All right, everybody keeping it clean. Nobody wrecking here. Oh, we do got a caution, though. Oh, we do got a big one. Oh, no, we got a big one here. Jeremy Clifton involved in this. Oof. Looks like Rob Griffin. Oh, Rob involved in this as well as the 29. All right, well, let's get back here on the Max Speed TV replay and have a little looky. See what really transpired. We've seen the 3 wide. We've seen Rob here in that 36 on the outside. See Michael Larch there in the 3, and well, yeah, looks like almost a potential 4 wide there. Oh, right there it was. Oh, he wasn't clear. Rob Griffin comes right down into the 51. That is going to collect the 65 as well. I'm assuming several more drivers are going to get involved in this, and oh no, right there it was, the 28 gonna get the 61. Boy, the Northern Capital guys, or Samson Motorsports guys went right through it somehow. I don't have a clue how they did that, but they did. Chris was up there, but I was talking about that man right there, Bobby Tench. He got through that somehow. All right. Apple 128, that fault will be the 36. Contact with the 51. 36 turn left, right into the 51. And I believe this might set up the one and only GWC here. We'll wait here and see what happens. Chris Seidenfaden is up front. Ah, man, yeah, unfortunately. 4 to go. I believe this is going to be the GWC. We'll have 3 to go. Okay, we'll, talking to the admins here, folks, trying to figure out if this is the GWC or not, and I do believe it will be. Okay, 3 to go. Yes, it will, because they're going to come around. It'll be 2 to go to reset back to 3. Yep, GWC attempt. They only get 1. All right, well, interesting here. We've got 2 drivers up front. Chris Seidenfaden and Lemke, that is in the chase. That's P1 and P2. P3, Nicholas Holda. P4, Ted Poulin. And P5, Bobby Tench. We got 3 drivers up here in the top 5 that are not in the chase. Kyle Knapp Sr. is right there behind him. P6, he's in the chase. P7, James Holzer. P8, Russell LePage. P9, Alan Hilton. And P10, Michael Larch. Well, this is definitely going to be interesting. All right, here we go. Now, the way a GWC works is they'll take the green. It'll be green. Next time by, it'll be white, and then the next time by, it'll be checkered. However, if the leader does not cross the line to take the white flag before a caution, that caution will end it. Now, if he does take the white flag, whatever happens, whatever carnage happens after that, well, it happens. They just race it back to the line, and they'll finish where they finish. That's how a GWC works. $19 watching, 8 likes, coming down to the wire. Here we go. Pace car's off the way. Green, white, checkered attempt. Chris is going to be on the loud pedal. And he is moving it. Good start there by Chris Seidenfaden. Boy, he got a good jump. Justin Lemke, Ted Poulin, Kyle Knapp Sr., Nicholas Halda, Bobby Tench. Oh, buddy. Oh, can we get to the white flag? That is going to be the biggest kicker here, is getting to the white flag. Bobby Tench in a big mess back here. Down to the inside. 3 wide. They're touching. They're banging. We got to get to the white flag here tonight. Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. White flag in the air. That'll be 1 to go here tonight. Now, whatever happens at this point happens. Got Justin Lemke, Ted Poulin, P2, P3, Kyle Knapp Sr., P4, Bobby Tench, P5. We've got a little bit of blocking going on back here by the 12, but the 12 did back off of it. But out of turn number 4, it is going to be Chris Seidenfaden going to win it. Who's going to take second? That is going to be Ted Poulin, barely edging out Justin Lemke for second. Well, let's take a look at this finish for second place here tonight. Back that camera off a little bit and just show you how close this really was for second place. You see Bobby Tench there sneaking his way up, man. He wants a piece of this action. Right here, just the 35, just barely, just losing a little bit of steam. And, well, about a fender, man, about a half a truck here, but he still barely got it. I mean, that is real close there for second place. Wow. All right, well, Chris Seidenfaden burning it up here onto the front stretch here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get our top 3 up here for the Max Speed TV post-race show. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here. We've caught up with the top three. I'm going to pull Justin Lemke up here, who finished it barely, but man, what a fight there at the end with Ted pulling there for second. We'll get more on that here later on in the interview. But man, talk about the racing out there tonight. It was, spread out a little bit, and then a lot of pack racing, and then spread out a little bit. Green flag pit stops, and man, we got to hear from you. You're the one. You were the one down there racing.
Yeah, it was some good clean racing, and Dark Horse Racing, we figured this was going to go green most of the way, so we had definitely some fuel mileage strategy going on, and it definitely benefited.
Yeah, and it did. Kansas is a very unique track in a way. I mean, some nights it's the high line, some nights it's the low line, some nights it's the mid line, some nights it's whatever line you really want to use. And it looked like tonight, really, that low line, the low, mid, and high line early on was, you could go either way. Later on in the run, what we've seen is that high line was the preferred run.
I mean, for some people it was. For me, the first 20 laps, I was a low line the whole way. And then as the tires wore out a little bit, then I went to the high line.
Well, man, what an awesome race out here tonight for sure. We go to Auto Club for round 3 of the chase, man. How you feeling?
This bounce back this week is real good because I got taken out last week by people we will not name, and so I'm a little rekindled here. I'm excited again now.
Well, Auto Club is 2 miles, very fast. What do you think it's going to be like? Super speedway or spread out?
Who knows, Josh? I mean, all depends on. It could go so many different ways. I would guess it's probably going to be spread out a little bit, but some good close racing. Puts on a good show.
I guess we'll find out next week, bud. So, good luck, man. Awesome job out there tonight. Almost got second, but Ted just. Doing Ted things, he had to sneak it in there. Talk about that, he just snuck it in there.
I wanted to give him room. I didn't want us to crash into each other and take each other out. And I probably could have been a little more aggressive, but hey, third's good enough,
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Good points tonight for you. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Just, shout out to Northern Capital and Dark Horse Racing and yourself, obviously, for putting on such a great show, and just the boys in the league for good, clean racing.
All right, Justin, we gonna see you tomorrow night.
Well, not tomorrow night, but next week.
Not tomorrow night. All right, we'll see you next week, bud. Go celebrate third here.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right, well, that is gonna bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, the prime time 54 of Ted Pullen, but he just had to sneak it in there and take it away from Lemke, but we'll get more on that here in just a minute, Ted. But awesome racing out there here tonight by you guys here at Kansas. It had to come down to a GWC, but talk about the racing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. For me, it worked out nice. I was stretching out my fuel on the first run, and I think it was the second run there, somewhere in there, we got the caution, and it fell just at the perfect time for me. And really, that's all it was just good luck all night, and just slowly working through the field and stretching the runs out as long as I could. I felt like I had good long run speed.
Well, you started 18, so you look kind of where you started. I mean, was that really a game plan starting in the back, or you just couldn't find that qualifying speed?
Yeah, I'm not in the chase, so I figured I wouldn't qualify, and then I didn't get any practice in. I ended up actually getting here late. I didn't get much practice in the trucks, so I just figured I'd start in the back and just see what I could do. And running the ARCA cars last night, it was pretty similar, but the trucks are just a little tighter.
Yeah, and talk about real quick. We've talked earlier to some other drivers before the race, and was it really pretty much a flat foot all the way around early on?
It seemed like you could. I didn't. That's just not what I was doing. A lot of guys were running the bottom early on. Unless the last restart was the only time I ran the bottom really at the start of a run. I was trying to just hold the top the whole way and just save the tires as much as I could.
Now, what was up with the 4 wide, like at the beginning of the race?
I don't know what that was.
4 wide, man. I mean, it was quick 4 wide, but it was 4 wide. We seen it.
We were ready to go.
Well, awesome job out there here tonight, bud, at Kansas. But we do go to, another great track for round 3, Auto Club next week. How do you feel about Auto Club?
Auto Club I like. I feel like it's another multi-groove racetrack, nice and wide. You get those 3-4 wides, and I think it'll be a lot of fun in these trucks.
Well, unfortunately, I was going to tell you I've seen some of your fans out there, but looks like Cookie didn't show up or any of the other ones.
Yeah, I think they were busy.
Yeah, so I guess, no fans out there. But, hey, man, awesome job. Still nonetheless, you can go brag to them, say, hey, you missed the race, and I finished second,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome job, bud. Well, before we get to, final thought shout-outs here, talk about that battle there under the GWC with Lemke.
Yeah, on the restart there, I thought I could get him a good push, and I did, but I had to check up just a little bit, and I think that hurt us. I thought maybe I could try to get him a good run on the outside on the backstretch and maybe make a move, and then I'd have a choice on what lane to take there, who to follow. But it just didn't work out. But once I just had the slightest amount of room, I figured I would just take it in there because I had a little bit of a run on him coming out of 2. So I took it as quick as I could, and I heard on the earlier runs, Ed was telling me just everybody loves the bottom, so I was just hugging the bottom line as much as I could.
Well, it worked out for you. It paid off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, man, awesome job out there, bud. Man, final thought, shout-out, thanks you want to give for pulling your way up to second place here tonight.
Yeah, thanks to for you for broadcasting and the admins, David and Ed Senior, everybody who makes us be able to do this, and Primetime, my team, who's shown me a lot this season. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of speed, running with these guys and getting a little better with these guys. And our sponsor, AB Nation, love all the help they do for us. So, just thanks to everybody who's involved.
All right, Ted, we will see you next week, I'm assuming. I don't think you'll be here tomorrow night, correct?
No, I won't be here.
All right, we'll see you next week at Auto Club, bud. Go celebrate second.
All right, take care.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our winner, Chris Seidenfaden, leading 29 laps here at Kansas, man. Chris, awesome job. It wasn't without strategy or a fight as well. And talk about the racing out there, and talk about that little bit of the 4 wide out there at the beginning of the race here. That was insane.
Yeah, the 4 wide at the beginning, I didn't get a good start there at the beginning. So it just led the 8 to get underneath me, and we were 4 wide. So I just kind of got out of it, but that I also ended up getting loose because I was out of the throttle, and then I picked the throttle back up again. So that made the truck loose. So after that incident, it just took me a while to get back into my rhythm because I think I dropped back to 10th after starting 5th. So that hurt me quite a bit there at the beginning, but strategy worked out, and I was able to make my way back up to the front.
Well, and you did. We see it right here, but strategy call. I mean, William Hartman was fast. You had Ed Morris; he was quick as well. They were battling it. You got up there battling it around them and with them. Talk about it. We had the cautions here. But we also had the green flag pit stops too. So I mean, we had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, the strategy was a bit odd because I could go like 33, and it was a 3-stopper for me. They decided to pit on 27, which I didn't think that would get them to the end. That would be a 4-stopper, and
yeah.
I just didn't think that there was enough time to be made up on the track. So yeah, we were doing the 3-stopper. We had that one caution, so it got me back up to the front because I think I was running like 13th, like 6 seconds behind the leaders after that first pit stop. So that caution really helped me, the first one. That bunched us back up together, and I was able to stay up like in 3rd place or whatever. And then just the pit cycles cycling out, and before that last caution between the 9 and the 67, I was calculating, and I would have won by at least 10 seconds, I think. So had the caution anyway, but I had a set in the pit still because I was doing the 3-stop. So I had the fresh tires at the end, so I was able to get out ahead of everyone still.
Well, the set of tires really helped you as well, and it helped
Yes, it
Ted and
did.
Justin as well.
Yep.
And, your teammate there, Bobby Tench,
Yep. Bobby getting fourth.
yeah, I mean, he was. I think
fifth.
if there was another lap there, I think he probably would have tried to get around Lemke and Ted because he was booking it.
Yeah, the restart before that one, whenever I started in third, I think, on the bottom side, he was behind me, and the leader on old tires kind of slowed us up a little bit, and it kind of shuffled us back. I had to check up a bit, and it shuffled him back. But if that didn't happen, he would have been there right there with me. It probably could have been a 1-2 with us both.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, he was booking it, but just green light checker. That's what
Yep.
it came down to here tonight. Just not enough laps there to really do anything. And then you had two guys. I'm talking about Bobby here. You had two guys battling it there side by side, and they were trying to keep Bobby back there too. So
Yeah.
But awesome job out there by everybody. I mean, this was such an amazing race. Looked like a little bit of super speedway racing and not a mile and a half racing.
Yeah, it was fun. The key for me was when I wasn't near anyone, running the bottom there, I was able to make up a lot of time because I could keep the truck down and make the turn all the way up to the wall. Because the bottom, I don't know if you saw, but I tried to make some runs on the bottom,
Yeah.
but I had people on my outside, and I couldn't. That just tore off my tires, and I couldn't make the full turn. But towards the end there, whenever I was alone, like by myself, and no one was near me, I was able to run the bottom and make up a lot of time.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I could make the full turn and all that.
Oh yeah, I was on you quite a bit when you was on that inside line. You just could not seem to get around anybody.
Yeah, I got tied, and then they were on my outside, so I had to check up more than what I wanted. But towards the end there, when I was by myself, I could make up about a second a lap on the leaders.
All right. Well, awesome race here tonight. They're getting into the post-race drivers meeting here, but we do go to Auto Club next week. Man, another great track. I love Auto Club. How do you feel about it? 2 miles wide as it can be. Probably 6 wide if you really want to do it, but I don't think anybody would want to go 6 wide. How do you feel about it?
I like Auto Club, and since the last update, I'm pretty sure we run the wall there. I wouldn't be surprised if we do run the wall, so that might look a little weird. But I wouldn't be surprised to see people run the bottom and the wall. But keep a lookout for that because it's a high side track at Auto Club now since the last update. With this new tire.
I guess we'll find out. I mean,
find out next week.
Yeah, it's round 3, but now
Hopefully
real
I can
quick,
go 3 for 3.
yeah, well, real quick before we get to it, now Auto Club is going to be redoing it, turning it into a short track in real life. How do you feel about that?
I don't.
No comment.
I like the shorter tracks, but I think Auto Club is a decent track. Having Michigan, I guess there's more room. Everyone wants more short tracks, so why not?
Well, I hope they keep both here on iRacing. Auto Club has a big track, and then you could do Auto Club short. I really do hope they keep that.
They probably will.
Yeah, I hope they do. But, man, Chris, awesome job out here tonight. Don't want to take anything from you, man. Bring it home into victory here tonight. This is definitely going to help you out going forward. Here in the chase, man, battling it for that championship, trying to take it away from William Hartman. So, man, awesome job. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, I want to thank Russ Anderson at Northern Capital, Curtis, our team boss, Bobby running with me, finishing 4th. That was fun. David and Garrett for spotting for us, Extreme for putting on the league, and you all for broadcasting it. Thank you very much.
All right, Chris. Well, we appreciate you out there, burning it up out there on the track, man. We're going to let you get down there to that drivers meeting, which it looks like it might be done already. But nevertheless, man, we're going to see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night at Auto Club for the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series, bud. Round 2. Yep. See you there.
Thank you.
All right, that is Chris Seidenfaden, our winner here tonight. But we've got to get down here to, I believe, the unofficial results. I don't know if the points have been updated or not. Let's see here. See if they've been updated. And they Taking a look here, folks. Hang on just a second. We'll see if they've been updated here. And they have not as of yet. So these are the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. But our winner, Chris Seidenfaden, awesome win by Chris. He's going to more than likely keep the points lead going into round 3. What a comeback, what a finish for Ted Pullen there in second, stealing it away from Justin Lemke. Now, Ted is not a chase driver either, so that definitely is going to be a shakeup in the points. Justin there in third, Bobby Tinch, but boy, I think if there was a lap left, boy, he would have given Ted and Justin a run for possibly second place. And man, awesome finish by Bobby Tinch. Calnap Sr., awesome job by him, 5th. Alan Hilton in 6th. Tom Massey 7th. James Holzer in 8th. Nicholas Holda in 9th. And Russell LePage in 10th. William Hartman there in 11th. Ed Morrison 12th. Michael Larch 13th. Douglas Newbigging in 14th. Ryan Swan in 15th. Nolan Neiman in 16th. Rob Griffin in 17th. Wallace Boyce in 18th. You've got Jeremy Clifton in 19th, and Rick Christensen rounding it out here in 20th. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Chris Seidenfaden, for an awesome win here at Kansas. Of course, tomorrow night, as I've already stated, tomorrow night, the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series for Extreme will be at Auto Club, as well as Thursday for the Rick Motec Cup Series. So 2 nights of action at Auto Club. You don't want to miss it. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on Max Speed TV. Of course, next week, round 3, the ARCA and the Truck Series, Doug Design ARCA Series and the Northern Capital Truck Series, they're going to be at Auto Club for round 3. So you do not want to miss that either. Same time, same place, right here on Max Speed TV. All right, Static Ninja, I do appreciate that comment out there. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.